Whether you guys are playing casual, big team battles, or ranked play in Halo Infinite, chances are you are going to run into every single one of these guns here on the screen. Today, we're going to talk about how you can use each of those guns in that list the most effectively so you can slay the other team and help your teammates put in a good fight to get the W. YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Above Average Code here coming at you with once again another Halo Infinite tips and tricks video. Today, again, I'll throw that list right back up there. We are going to go over every single one of these guns in training mode here on live fire, and I'm going to show you guys the best way to use each one of these weapons. Now, I'm a big Halo player, not for the longest time in competitive, and I've been watching a ton of the pros guys, so I'm going to show you the best tips and ways to use these guns such that you can hopefully fry the other team with them, or in the least case, at least help your team put in some quality shots. Now again, we are here in training mode. Now the reason we are here in training mode is because you can not only adjust all these bots here so that they are not bothering you, you can easily just pause, go to training options, and you can instantly change your guns here. So we are going to start off with the BR-75, the battle rifle, which is a burst weapon, guys. It is the gun you start off with in ranked. In big team battles and regular quick play, you will start with the assault rifle, but that gun is very, very self-explanatory to use. And now, guys, just for the sake of showing you the tips and tricks to using each of these guns, I'm going to turn play fighting on for now and just reveal the enemy location. And I'm just doing this to show you guys you can practice with these in quick play. I wouldn't recommend practicing with them in ranked, but you can also just come to this training area. You can change your guns instantly so that you can practice with whatever gun you want. Now, the battle rifle is going to be very brief. It is a quick little 3-round burst, guys. And the easiest thing to remember, this isn't so much a BR tip, but mostly a game tip in general. You do the same amount of damage until the shields are cracked. Whether you shoot them in the foot, whether you shoot them in the head, no matter where you shoot them, you are going to be doing the same amount of damage until you crack that shield. Once you crack the shield, the BR is a 1 burst kill to the head. So if you can hit them in the head with that burst, it is a kill. So keep in mind, you don't always have to aim for the head with the BR. It's very hard, guys. You're going to miss a lot of shots aiming for only the head. So you'll see the pros. They go body shot, body shot, body shot until they crack that armor, and then they'll snap up to the head for the 1 burst kill just like that. Quick and easy. That's the most effective way to use the battle rifle, guys. So yeah, guys, once again, no matter where you shoot them, it does the same amount of damage, and then just remember, aim for the head to get that quick shot. I'll just show you really quick. If you do not aim for the head after shields are cracked, as you can see, 3 bursts to kill. You're going to do way more damage. So crack the shields wherever you have to hit them, and then aim for the head. That's all you need to know for the BR. Next up, everybody. It's everybody's favorite gun to grab and use in the middle of live fire, but trust me, not everyone is the best with it. We have the S7 sniper rifle, arguably the hardest sniper we've seen having to be used in Halo. And the thing packs a punch, guys. As you can see, the 1 shot there to the body is an instant armor crack, and then it's a 1 shot to the head. We'll see if we can hit one here real quick against the bots. Again, this gun is very hard to use, guys, because the way Halo's bullets travel, it can be very hard to learn how to lead on and hit your subjects. But the biggest tip I want to give you guys, and there's a couple of them, coming from Call of Duty, I can tell you, this is the furthest thing from sniping in Call of Duty. It is almost the polar opposite, guys. You do not want to be scoping all the time because of scope knock. You will be knocked out of your scope if you take any damage. And you'll see, I'm just going to show you guys, obviously they're not shooting at me. If you're in scope and you get knocked out of your scope, let's say I'm trying to line up my shot on somebody here grabbing overshield. If you get knocked out of your scope, your aim just flies out because the scope is not going to have as high of a sensitivity as your overall sensitivity. So just remember, do not focus too much on scoping. You'll see the pros, they'll lamp the shot, and then they'll quickly scope in and go for the hit on the enemy. I'm not trying to hit them, guys. Trust me. You've seen my sniper clips in the shorts. I'm not that bad. So that is the first tip for the sniper rifle. And just don't focus on the scope. Line up the shot, scope in, and hit them. Well, hopefully hit them. You guys get the point here. Excuse me while I throw myself off the map for more ammo. Now, the other tip for the sniper rifle, guys, and this is where it is not COD sniping. COD sniping, you can force the snipe, you're drag scoping, you're lining it up, you're quick scoping. It is nothing like that, guys. My best tip for hitting more shots with the sniper rifle is not doing this and trying to force your shot, because I promise you're going to miss probably 9 out of 10 shots. You're going to be in strafing matches 10 times out of 10, especially in the close range areas here on live fire. When strafing with the person, let them move into your shot or use the strafe to line up the shot, guys. Do not force your shot. Of course, he puts the shield. Watch him strafe, and then strafe into him to hit the shots that matter. You're going to hit way more shots, guys. I promise you that. If they're jumping, they're not... Oh, he's jumping now. If they're jumping, let them drop down into your bullet shot. Do not bring the shot up to them, guys. It is much easier to guide with the strafe and let them move into the bullets on their own, so that you can hit more shots. Because trust me, if you're forcing them with the scope, you're trying to drag scope them, I mean, unless you're keyboard and mouse, I'm on controller as most of us Halo players are, you're just going to miss a lot trying to force the shot. And very briefly, in talking about the S7 sniper, we're going to talk about the shock rifle. Arguably an even higher skill gun to use. The shock rifle is a 3-shot to the body and the shields. So as you can see, 3 shots there. However, if you can get the headshot, it is a 1-shot headshot. You will get a perfect medal if you manage to hit the headshot at full shields, just like that. So same idea, guys. Let them come to the shot. Use your strafing mechanic so that you are able to land more shots like that. And this gun is very hard to use. It's very weird. It almost feels like the bullet travels slower, as you can see. So just be careful. Again, guys, do not scope too much with this weapon and let them hopefully strafe into the bullet or outstrafe your bullet, either one. Now, guys, onto the Stalker Rifle, a very similar weapon to the 2 snipers, the shock rifle and S7, but it shoots much faster, as you can see, and then it overheats very quickly if you shoot it too quickly. This gun, I would compare it more to the battle rifle. It bridges the gap between the battle rifle and the sniper very good, but it's very easy to just line up shots and put them into the enemy. This is a great putting in damage weapon. Hit him in the head for some perfect medals, and it's just very high damage output, very good helping out your buddies, whether you're using the AR, the pistol, the BR rifle. And again, guys, it has some range. You can scope with it, and it's very consistent with where the shot lands. So kind of use this a little bit like a sniper, but think of it as with the damage output of a BR. Now, guys, onto one of my favorite guns to pick up. It's very easy to find on the maps in ranked and also in quick play. It is the Commando, VK28 Commando. Very accurate when single fired, a full auto AR with a little bit of kick. You Call of Duty boys will love this one because it's very similar. Now, this gun, with all the kick, it is very hard to hit shots because it is obviously trying to shoot up. So if you're aiming for the head, guys, you're going to miss a lot of the shots. My biggest tip on using this gun, guys, tap fire it. You can get a lot of shots in tap firing, and it's very accurate. And that's kind of how I use this one, is just tap firing on the head there. Only a 20-shot mag, keep in mind, so it's very tough. But if you can crack shields with it, you can do the quick swap to the BR or the M50 Sidekick and get that quick kill with it. That's the quick little tip on the Commando. Full auto AR, guys, very simple to use. And now branching off very quickly into the pistol, I believe it is called the M50 Sidekick. It is. And this gun, you always have it on you, I believe, in quick play alongside your AR. In ranked, you can find it on the walls, generally near the starting spawn. And this one, again, self-explanatory, can kill with 1 clip, guys, but you only have a 12 mag. So if you miss bullets like that, it's very tough, but it's very good for putting in shots. Then you can grab your AR or whatever and hopefully just finish them off. But it's very good. I like using it for both putting in damage and also finishing kills. So either or. If you crack the shields, you can quickly flip to the pistol and get that quick kill. Or again, just spam it very quickly for some quick damage output, slide in, grab that melee, whatever you got to do, guys. A very nice complementary weapon, especially in ranked, when keep in mind all you spawn with is the battle rifle. It's nice to quickly grab this gun off the wall so that you can use it to complement any damage you're putting into an enemy. Next up, guys, I'm going to group these two together. We have the Mangler and the Bulldog, both very similar. Obviously, the Bulldog is the regular Spartan shotgun, a very nice weapon to use for high damage output. I believe it is 3 shots to the shields to kill, and then obviously a little more to the head. Great for some heavy damage. It has pretty decent range, obviously not as effective as it is up close. And then usually if you get a good shot in, you can get the 1 shot followed by the melee for the easy kill. Same thing with the Mangler, but very fast, guys. You can tap and melee very quick, but same idea. You get a quick 3 shots, and of course that random bot is popping active, but you get the quick 3 shots to the body or head for the kill. Or it's great in close quarters because it is insanely quick to get the tap and then the quick melee. It's just such a good gun to use. A very good gun, a very powerful gun. You wouldn't want to use it like out in the open here in dummies on live fire, but up close, very, very effective gun. High damage output as mentioned. Good for finishing kills, at least the Bulldog is, because the Bulldog has a much larger bullet spread, so it's easier to hit those shots. The Mangler, bit of a precise shot you will need, as you can see here. Very tough to use. It has very good range, a little bit more range than the Bulldog, so they're both very different in those aspects, but both similar in terms of where you're going to want to use them. You're going to want to use them mainly as the one shot for the melee, or just putting in some heavy damage output for your friends to finish them off in ranked play. And now, guys, pairing in very well with the Mangler and the Bulldog is the Heatwave. This is arguably one of my favorite guns to use. You see the pros go absolutely crazy with it, and the first thing I want to say, guys, is you use the aim down sights button, so whatever button that is on your input device, to switch it to be horizontal for a wider left to right spread, or a straight up and down vertical shot, which for enemies being obviously taller, you'll get a lot more damage output when it is in the vertical one. And obviously, you see the bullets going everywhere. The bullets do bank off. So say you have somebody up here in Sniper's Nest, you can bounce it off the wall and hit them with the bullets. It's such a cool gun, guys. I really didn't like it at first because it is a tougher gun to use. It's not quite as easy to use as the Mangler and the Bulldog shotgun, but it is very similar because if you can get that one shot, guys, you can then finish them with the melee. So it is similar in that aspect, but we'll also use the tip we use with the S7 Sniper and also the shock rifle, guys. Let them move into your reticle and then hit them with it, because it is harder to force the aim on this, because if you're running it in the vertical, it's very easy to miss your target. Obviously, a tip I've seen the pros do is if you already have your enemy weak. Oh, McKay, he was a little too weak for me to show you guys that trick. If you have your enemy weak, they'll switch to the wide angle because it is easier to hit them. So remember, if they are at full health and you're looking for heavy damage output, guys, rock it in the vertical level. And if they are weak and you're just looking for the hits, guys, just put it in the wide one because it is much easier. And even if the target strafes out, you will be getting the hits. But as you can see, you'll be using a lot more shots if you are running it in that area of fire. And guys, that pretty much does it for this video. I'd like to cover all of the guns in the game, but I really don't want to make the video too long for you guys. So if you would like to see the rest of the guns, or if there's a gun you really like using that I missed, I will do another video covering the rest of them. I mainly just wanted to cover the majority of the guns you will be running into in ranked play, because the majority of the time, guys, I am playing ranked. I'm always streaming ranked, guys, so be sure to subscribe if you want to watch some of my ranked gameplay. I'm just a hair away from Onyx, so we're almost the top of the pyramid. I believe we are D5 and almost D6. But yeah, guys, like I said, I want to cover the guns that I use most often in ranked for you guys. Also, most of you are probably just as competitive as I am watching the HCS, things like that. So that's why we started with those. But I will probably do another video to cover the rest of the guns in the game, guys. Hopefully this helped you out. Leave a comment below if it did. Leave a comment if you have any other tips that I missed in this video. And guys, most importantly, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment here on the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video. We're going to hit resume. The reason we use training mode, and I've explained this in past tips and tricks videos that I have done. Amazing.